How does this type of attack fit into the organization's media strategy then?
Actually, it was a very shocking thing because a few days ago they have a very desperate message on the internet by by Abu Hassan al-Muhajir, and he was talking about the losses that the ISIS have been through in Syria, in Iraq, and in Libya and Yemen and Somalia and Tunis, and he was thinking that the second battle is going to be in the Philippines. So it's very contradicting. But at the same time, we can put this in a context because they already have got those problems inside their system, and they want to prove that they are there, and they are attacking. And this is the first time for them to attack Spain, although there was those alerts from the CIA to the Spanish government. The Spanish government have got all those preparations, but they never talk about it in the media actually because of the season for the tourism. But the ISIS knows that the whole world will be interested about the issue when it is there, and this is why they have targeted this. And now they are celebrating. They are talking about the Andalusia, about the Khilafah. I can see this on their social media contributions. And what happened actually, which is different than any other attack, is that this looks more like Al-Qaeda style. It's not a lone wolf. It's a cell that has a kind of a relation with ISIS.
And that change of modus operandi, what does that tell us about how actively involved the Islamic State group actually is in such attacks?
This time it's like Manchester attack. In Manchester attack, you find it looks like a lone wolf, but at the end of the day, you find a little cell because it needs a few people to be together with the same thoughts, and that's what happened. So I think it's a change. We as researchers, we think there is now a change in their strategy. It's no more just lone wolves. They are still going to have lone wolves, but now they have developed themselves to have some cells. And I think the Spanish government is aware of that. And since the beginning of this year, especially, they have, I think, detained like 56 persons from the very beginning of 2017. So there are people who are sympathizing with ISIS, and those people are there, and now they are uniting together in some states and in some cities.
So how can European intelligence agencies adapt to such a shift?
It's related to a lot of things. First of all, there is a cyber war that is happening, and we are seeing this happening because of the Twitter and the YouTube have said that they don't accept that people go and navigate on those sites. We have this, but it will not be a complete counter-terrorist strategy unless there is something on the ground, and there is different integration policies targeting people, stopping the Islamophobia and things like that is a very good strategy to be thought of in this thing. It cannot only be just go and bomb the ISIS in Iraq and Syria. It has to be inside. ISIS is people. ISIS is thoughts. It's people everywhere who believes on those ideas, and this has to be targeted well.